after he shakes the slow.
Got to get those. It's crazy that we had ungrabbed secures. Just points sitting there. That's free real estate.
It is, in fact, free real estate. And there's a hydrate.
Shield throw.
And he is going to shield throw into Gwen.
3 skulls. That's a Tim roll.
Oops, all pulp. Yeah, that is a Tim France attack roll, actually. 3 skulls, a blank, and a hit.
No damage, though.
No damage. It's pronounced Dumas. Mike, would you be able to bounce down the OEF side of the duck backs again? Thank you. Perfect.
Maybe it's the cloth.
It could be, yeah, maybe the cloth is moving. Actually, the seamster that made all of these, a lot of people would consider a man of the cloth.
That's true. Nobody, by the way, Dad Joke Redeem is available.
Yeah.
It is a new redeem.
For only 500 fake dollars.
Yep. You get a dad joke.
You get a dad joke from Dr. D. He has like 3 notebooks
I do.
of dad jokes ready to go.
Dr. Dad
You
joke.
guys just don't like them for whatever reason.
I mean, it's fine. You guys are like my parents. Makes sense to me. I'm kind of the child of society. All right,
so that is going to bring it back over to the Web Warriors. What are they going to do about it? I'll tell you what. They're going to put a measurement stick kind of on the table and pull it back, right? Kind of a web swinging back and forth between the thing there.
Definitely a close game. Looks like he's going to be going for the back point with...
So this is actually a new magic trick that taco trucks can do. They can actually turn movement tools into range tools. So you can see it kind of going in one end and coming out the other a little bit thicker.
So it looks like Miles might be going for the back point after a kick. So kick him off the point, go to the point. Yep, okay, so he's swinging. Probably going to try and do his kick.
I think so.
Point.
So
all he needs a wild.
Going into Falcon here.
Doesn't even really care about damage.
Looks like he spent on the Vibranium Shield to add 2.
No wild. Oh, didn't get it with the crit. So no push.
Oh, he did get the wild. He got the throw. Oh, he did scoop quick, but yeah, I think it looked like 5 on 1 block.
Bro, what you talking about? This is Webhead.
No, that's...
I've been watching it the whole time.
That's a Vibranium Shield defense roll.
Then why didn't he push him?
Because he did push him. He's up against the car, right? Did it get thrown? Yeah.
What?
Avengers are on the right side of the board.
I'm completely, I'm all over the place.
No, you're fine.
I'm Dr. Confused.
Listen, sometimes, like our most recent follower, you get your energy warged. So, warged my energy. Thank you for the follow.
Not sure if it's a Lord of the Rings reference, but you did it.
All right, Tarnium's got your back. Go for it, Dr. D. Do your worst. He redeemed Dr. D dad joke for 500 channel points.
I had one saved. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my lap. The D is in my lap. I already used that one. So me and my girlfriend, we were out and about in the rural countryside, and I said, "Hey, look, a flock of cows." She looks at me and she says, "Herd of cows." And I said, "Yeah, I've heard of them. There's a whole flock of them over there."
I like that. Another thing I like is one of the other gentlemen on the Outlanders is wearing some Captain America socks that they're like thigh high or calf high Captain America socks. I've seen them a few times today. I did not notice that they had the little wings on them. I'm sorry, what was that? Okay, so Luke Cage is going to punch Amazing Spider-Man, and it does look like he blocks it all.
I truly enjoyed that joke.
Who is still slowed, is going to move back onto the Extremis Council, and he's going to pay 1 to throw the light post. It goes all the way through. That's 2 damage. And he'll take the 2. And he just posted Parker right up. Wow. Get posted, Parker. Puny Parker.
It's the old PP.
The old PP. The old PP got peed.
Yep.
All right, so that is Luke Cage's activation for the Outlanders. So we're going to be going back over to Conan and the Barbarians.
Should be noted, Ultron Grunts did pop up because of destroyed terrain.
Any on-site grip and rip score updates? Let me see if I can narrow down where they are. They're not over on that side, so they've got to be somewhere through that sea of people in the very back. Unfortunately. 3? Table 3. So let me see if we can pull up anything there for... Okay, so they are on table 4. On the old long skanks.
Can't say that.
On the old long shanks.
Your account's in good standing.
Listen, I
Really minded your P's and Q's.
only run events, apparently. So let's take a look. Yeah, there's still a few games. A handful of them out there, finishing up. Grip and rip, where are you at? Yeah, so it doesn't look like they've submitted anything as far as updates go for that.
Well, I got an update. They haven't dropped from the event. They're still here.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah, they're still here.
Grip and rip have not, or grip it and rip it, still in.
They have gripped the event and they will not let go.
Yeah, they kind of ripped it out of their own hands. I'm still impressed that we have not had Logan or Ultron go yet.
I think, because there's I think what they are trying to do is he doesn't want to go with Logan, because if he does, then he won't be able to move back on the point, because more than likely he will get him off.
Yeah, he'll get echinacea beamed.
Yep. And who doesn't love a good, healthy immune system?
That's very true.
Logan does. Well, it looks like. Well, you say that, it looks like Logan's going now.
Logan
Or he's thinking about
was going to move, but then he re-rolled his decision, and he did re-roll it into a move.
He's just Naruto running around the building.
He does, in fact, throw his hands behind his back like Naruto and run away.
He's like, "Hey, giant fox."
Yeah.
Yeah. Kakashi's really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boss and my power.
Here's the thing. A lot of people say, very specifically for Web Warriors,
I'm sure.
Aunt May's wheat cakes seems to be like a never-ending supply. But she's making them at night. Dad?
You're quoting something to me. I can't figure it out. Is it an Asia song?
It is not an Asia song, no.
Oh, is it Mr. Mister?
You know,
There's a Kiri?
it was
A Kiri reference?
it was an Akira reference.
On Akira?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I've never seen Akira, so
Yeah, same.
that must be why. Oh, but you knew that reference?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok a lot.
Like you yourself?
Yeah. Actually, also, yeah.
No, would you say the PCN TikTok account where you do dances?
Not dances. Well, verbal dances. So that's going to be a double move from the drones. Moving on up, getting in range of Black Cat to
the
be
east
like,
side.
"Hi, I'm a robot."
Abandoning the point.
We've seen a lot of it.
Throwing a thing.
He's throwing that kiosk at Miles Morales, and then a brace.
Good choice.
Believe it. I can't believe it. It's not butter. Official sponsor of Naruto, the animated manga.
Sure.
Oh, stagger in a single move. Yep, thank you, Tarnium. Yeah, because the drones come in with stagger when he blows something up or when something gets blown up. And an extinction protocol. So we have the big bad physical spender here. And a big old Tim France roll, showing 3. Blocking none.
Equally bad, but he's got the roll from Web Warriors. Okay, with all three, because he's also a spider. That's better.
And wow, yeah, he'll turn it into 3 blocks.
Blocks it.
Totally clapped Spender there.
You hate to see that.
You really do. You really do.
Especially if you're a robot overlord.
Yeah, kind of the whole general thing about the robot overlords is that they are overlords, though.
Let me see if I can do this right. I'm gonna do an impression. My name's Ultron. I hate spiders. Meh.
I mean, speaking of, he is going to throw Spider-Man into the car.
Yeah. I'm gonna just bonk his head.
Mm-hmm. And the words Wolverine, eat tub, bub.
Did he ever say that?
Wolverine?
Yeah.
If it's something that sounds stupid, I assume Wolverine has said it.
Him and Spidey have probably been in the most comics.
Yeah.
Maybe Cable, I think, probably gets close. Especially there, like in the 90s when he was like in every single thing. But I don't know. Do you think he must at some point he must have said, "Get tub, bub."
Yeah. You know, oddly enough, Wolverine is taking care of a lot of young women.
True.
And when they get beat up, he probably says, you gotta get in the tub, bub. Take a bath.
Get the tub, bub.
All right, so we have a big attack going into Gwen here.
Not a good roll.
And
that is a good roll.
That is a fantastic. That's 2, 4, 6.
Ain't gonna be a Gwen around much longer. That Gwen is knocked out?
Dazed.
Okay, so it's just dazed. Probably had like a couple health left.
All right, I mean, only Spider-Man can beat up other Spider people like that.
See, now that was a good Spidey move.
That was a great Spidey move.
Went for the objective, did a little spin.
Web swing and move.
Pretty safe over there.
Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Wolverine is actually infinite monkeys typing on infinite adamantium typewriters, which you'd think would be like really cool and that they wouldn't break. Also, the keys don't move.
Oh.
Adamantium, notoriously inflexible.
So would you just make the joints out of a different metal?
You could, but they didn't.
That sounds like a waste of time.
It was. It cost the Canadian government $32 billion.
With the B.
Well, because it was infinite monkeys. Those cost.
That's true.
Those cost a finite amount of money for some reason. And then we're going to get a move from Steve here.
I'm not a Canadian money expert by any means, but that sounds like a good deal. Like
Yeah.
long term.
Correct.
Short term bad, long term good.
Well, in Canada, infinite is $32 billion.
Oh,
They capped it.
that's interesting. Wow. That seems like it defeats the definition of an infinite.
All right, so that's going to move it to 12 to 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like Web Warriors just sort of
Conan
pull ahead.
and the Barbarians being barbaric with their score. Barbaric, actually. Not to be confused with the elephant Babar.
I'm very curious to see what the plan is. With him moving into the middle like that, I'm curious to see what his thinking. Like, I'm assuming he's going to activate him early this turn.
I mean, I assume it was to put a whole bunch of damage into the Web Warriors leader, and that
happen.
Spender did nothing.
Because he didn't even do the encephala beam to pull him off.
He did not. Yeah. Well, he's not on the point already, and he was going to get the throw, so we didn't need to encephalo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Miles Morales actually a big fan of taking supplements early and often, so did not need any additional dose of echinacea beams.
Well, his mom is a nurse.
It's true. That's actually very true. Having a healthcare professional in your family does, in fact, normally make you be a little bit more aware of some of your mineral imbalances. Most people need to eat on a lot more lead.
It's true, make your bones strong.
Makes your bones strong.
Big if true. Oh, now King has a crippling infinite monkey problem. That's true. Actually, Yep. That's true. GD nerd. He's speaking the truth, you know?
He really is. He's the doctor of rosters.
I'm the doctor of backs. You want to like go in a little collab?
Ooh.
You want to
Get your roster fixed and your back cracked?
Yeah, you can go in there and you can make a roster out of bones I rip out of people's backs.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty much like a Mortal Kombat finisher.
Yeah,
Then you could Indiana Jones from cave to cave by swinging on people's spines like a whip.
it's true. All right, looks like something's happening.
All right, Miles is
Miles
going to web
is-
swing away.
Probably has an objective, just running. Want to keep that point?
Yeah. And he's going to kick Sam.
Right to first.
And that is going to get bodyguarded. Into Cap with a vibranium shield to give him a little bit more dice.
Got the push.
And yeah, got it all, baby doll.
How much damage?
I believe there was no damage, right?
Okay. So he was just looking for the push. Yep, there's the dodge from the throw.
He did get the throw.
Yep.
So there's some dodges there. Looks like everything going through. And was that a brace?
No,
Mission objective.
I think he rolled the defenses.
I wrote my initials in someone's gallbladder. Roster doctor, that's dope as heck. Do you take money for ad space? Can we write an ad on someone's gallbladder? Oh, you probably take out the gallbladder. That's probably why you're in there monkeying around. Like 32 billion Canadian dollars.
As an actual doctor, I can tell you that advertising is very tricky as a doctor, and the board needs to open their mind to better possibilities.
Personally, I'm bored by their politics.
Got him. You probably have a letter on your way to your house, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I do. All right, what do we got here? Looks like 3 going in, and then blocking 2 with the reroll. Still just blocking 1. So we're taking 2.
6 judge calls.
That was in a black cat. She took 2 ducats of damage.
Which does that mean she's dazed? I think she got damaged earlier.
Yeah, she had 2. Yeah, that is going to daze black cat.
That dazed.
She is going to have that hammer drop. Hammer down, some might say.
I think Voltaire said that once.
I think it was Kant.
You can't say that word online.
And now it's going to swing into Peter. Showing 2. Block and dose. Both. Block and dose. Did roll a crit on that, so Peter will get a power. He'll pick it up, and then all day he'll have a power.
Call out to Tizzy for pre-fixing the dice tray thing.
Yeah.
He's a real peach.
Yeah, he really is.
That's what the T in Tizzy stands for.
Terrific.
Peach.
Gotcha. So if you are just joining us, guys, we are here at the 2024 Squad Goals event hosted by Alfredo's Size 3 Taco Truck here in Niles, Illinois.
Very close to Chicago.
22 teams have come to this 2-day event. 66 players.
Yep, 3 man.
Teams of 3. Take your hand and follow me.
All of them very big brain wrinkles. Very big. I talked to one of them once, and he said words that I didn't understand, like house. I don't know. Street. A lot of 5-letter words.
Yeah, necrorecombobulator was the one.
That was a big
I was like,
one.
I never remember what that does.
That's a 5-letter word.
Yep. It is.
No spaces either.
Ultron is going to move up and throw a truck into Peter. Peter will be like, I can do whatever a spider can, and that's just pop off rolls left and right.
So it takes 1?
Now none.
It's a size 3, right?
It was. He blocked 4.
Oh, did he?
And then an attack into Peter, showing decent amount here. Oh, Peter flubbing a little bit. But guess what? I'll just try again.
Oh, you hate to see that.
Okay.
Got 1. Good
He got
old-fashioned
1, so he's going to
leadership
take 3 dare.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I was touched by an angel. Dr. D committing petty larceny actively right now. I do too, actually. All right, the Peter push. Echinacea beaming. Dreaming? Is there no dew?
You want anything particular?
Is there dew?
There's 7 up.
Oh, that doesn't have caffeine. What is it? Yes. Thank you, sir.
Can you crack this open?
I did. I'm sorry, Mike. Can you repeat that? Okay, so Peter moved, and then web line to pick up the hammer, and then moved again to get to safety. Conan really only needs to confirm 4 points here with the lead that he has, so even though we're in round 4, the screen said 3. That's just a joke. Gotcha.
It is hot and humid in here.
Yeah.
Very energy draining, but it's a good thing that this game is as good as it is because it's keeping me.
I mean, that's
engaged.
a hell of a block. Did anything go through there? 1 on Black Cat went through on her. All right, that's a fantastic attack roll. Showing 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Blocking 2.
That's a Taylor attack roll.
And that's a Taylor-hammed Ghost Spider. She is off the board.
She's going to the great web in the sky.
Thank you for that. I was feeling real sleepy. Caffeine is a good thing to have.
It is. Because I find that more often than not, when I'm feeling something, I know you're feeling the exact same thing, which is why in the middle of the day I'll just start weeping.
Yeah. It's because we were born as conjoined twins.
Yeah, that's true.
Conjoined fraternal twins, which was very odd.
Yeah, very strange.
Very rare thing to happen.
Almost a 3-year separation in our births.
Yeah, and that's why we experience separation anxiety.
It's true. Especially when I have Riot and you have the Venom attachment.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And everyone always kind of redeems Toxin Tim. All right, Luke Cage going to be double moving, looks like. On to that Extremis.
This could potentially be the last turn.
Yeah, very much so. And a double move for Logan. This is the time just to confirm points.
Yep.
You know, I'll say this about the Web Warriors. That Logan move was very good. Getting Logan out of dodge, so Ultron kind of wanted to go do something else that ended up flubbing, and then activating him later in the round to just move back onto the point.
Because Logan's scoring.
Yeah.
It now becomes a decision on are you using a 5-threat character to score a single point? Or are you going to use them in a more risky maneuver and go do something? Personally, would I have done it? Who knows, right? Because obviously there's a lot of factors like we're not aware of. But it's depending on his thinking, it could have been a big payoff if he took out the leader, because I think Miles had a hammer, so the differential would have been different. Okay, so
All right, and then Ghost Spider web lines Logan off the point.
there is a time clock, by the way. I'm not sure if people know that. We cannot see it from the angle of the thing.
So does that mean it's 15 to 10 now? Woof.
Yeah, real close. So if he had not done that and moved Logan, the game would have ended.
Yep.
So at this point, if I was the Avenger player, I would not be worried about winning. I would definitely be worried about point differential, if that matters for tiebreakers. I'm not entirely sure how it works for...
It does. So it's strength of schedule first, and then
Sure.
it's normally victory points scored.
Right. So in this situation, unless he has a incredible turn, we know that as long as the Web Warrior player scores a single point, the game ends.
Well, and Amazing Spider-Man's already so far removed from everyone. It was very smart of the Outlanders to move Luke Cage up, so at least like he's somewhat there.
Yep.
But yeah, moving Spider-Man to a corner pretty much seals the deal.
It's tough. It's
Yep.
tough to get rid of him.
Oh, it is team wins. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking Challenger, standard singles format. But great call, Roster Doctor.
Okay, for the team events, it's team events. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, like, coming at it from an Infinity standpoint, I know nobody in this entire mall cares, but when you're playing that, the VP way of that game, that is the way it's scored is essentially you score more victory points for models of your own that don't die.
Yeah.
So in that situation, it's almost about like you might take an entire turn just to tick up, find a spot, hide, keep a model alive, kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're in situations like this, instead of losing and tilting or losing hope or whatever, just think of your tiebreakers because amazingly enough, it could be the difference between getting 4th, 5th, whatever.
Yeah.
Once you get around that middle area. Yeah, but the Web Warrior player definitely could just take 2 characters, run to the corners, and
Right.
more than likely take the win.
Well, then, yeah, I guess Sam could get up there, right? He could move and charge.
Yep. He's definitely not out. Like I said, if he had an incredible turn where just everything goes right, there's definitely a chance. He's not out.
And there's Ghost Spider.
Yep. Doing her thing.
Moving on up.
To the north side.
Yep, to the wall. And she's going to pull Spider-Man back into the brawl.
Took a note from Mortal Kombat. Scorpion. Get over here.
Get over here.
I really hope that when Scorpion comes to this game, he has that ability.
Get over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Mike, I'm sorry. Could you fix the box again? All right, so this is Logan into the Tron.
Can we have a repeat?
Showing 5. However, this time blocking 2.
Ultron picked his head up that time.
So 3 damage through. And then the throw.
He's got 3 health left.
Well, who knows? Let's Ultron.
6, huh?
Ultron no, he has 9 power, looks like. So he definitely has enough to make it all about his age. Logan is going to get on the car for cover, but that's also going to have him contesting that Extremis Council.
Did Ultron already go?
No, Ultron hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
But that is going to be a Sam charge into Miles, and we're getting a Red Wing Assault here.
All killer, no filler on that
Whoa,
roll.
and it is 2, 4, 6, 7. Miles might be headed to heaven, and that is Miles down, and he is dropping a point.
He just went to the web in the sky.
The big web in the sky. I mean, the big web at the hospital, because he's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah, for now.
He's just a little, would you say he's just a little dazed?
Yeah, he's a little dazed. Maybe confused, even.
Dazed and confused. The first Led Zeppelin reference of the day. Ba-da-da-da-doo. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo.
The Babadook is a Led Zeppelin reference?
Yeah, it's the ocean.
Yes. Gotcha.
I will say, audience, comment, like the video and comment below your favorite Led Zeppelin song.
Oh, I guess it was assumed he picked it up. He just never put it on the character card.
It cannot be Stairway to Heaven. That is cheating.
All right, Sam moves back after the charge. So he's still got to take down Petey. He's got to be worried about Ultron. But I don't know. I mean, denying your opponent a single VP is a huge task.
Yep.
It's still unlikely, but it is not impossible. Unless it is, and then that was a joke. Tee-hee.
Because it looks like Logan has a extract.
Mm-hmm.
Logan has an extract.
Well, and he's still got Black Cat to go.
I think
Ultron.
Petey also has a. Yeah, he's got an extract.
Yeah. And just like our newest follower, thank you for the follow, he's got to offer it out to get it done.
Nailed it.
Thanks.
Says you're quiet.
Tim, you are very quiet again. How about now?
You got to project.
Yeah, I do. It's getting quieter in here, so I didn't want to speak as groudly, which is a growly loud. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, if you were Dylan,
All right, Black Hat double moves to the top extremis console.
what would you eat after the event?
Cheesy monster.
It just sounds so bad for me.
It is so good for my mouth hole. All right, drones moving and shooting. Okay. 2 go through.
Quite the roll.
On young man Logan. Listen, and we know this. 4 strength attacks are the most deadly in the game.
Sure are.
Ultron is going to move up. Spend 2 to throw that car. Logan will try to dodge it, and he does a little bit, but he gets clipped by a rearview mirror, taking 1. And then Extinction Protocol showing 4. Wolverine blocking 2. 2 more through. On the daddy of bad tudes.
Dan, how do you know that?
We ate a lot of it at Adepticon this year. A lot of it.
What's Adepticon?